Of our team, we certainly did fight and compete, and the thing we really talked about was how playing 3 games in 3 days, we've had to find so many different answers, and that's what our guys did. So when you play 3 different Division I teams in 3 nights, the type of team you're going to guard, what you have to do well defensively is different night to night. So our guys figured it out. I liked how we stayed with it. We had a 3-point lead at halftime, but there was no panic. Our guys really felt good about how we were going to compete in the second half.
Coach, Johnny Bach Classic now in the books. You guys got a trophy. That was a little unexpected on our end of things, but how pleased were you overall with this weekend and how things went with the tournament?
Yes, we learned so much about our team, and that's what this time of year is about. And when I say that, you know, there are certain teams where you've got everyone back and you know exactly what you're going to get from every person. This preseason has been as hectic as any I've ever been a part of, with injuries. We've got 6 new players, many of them contributing, many of them new to Division I basketball. So we're learning so much about our team, and you learn more during games than you do during practice.
One of the veterans of the team, Chris Sengfeller, had 23 points tonight, and it seemed like throughout this weekend, whenever the other team would make a little bit of a run, he would hit a big 3 or 2, and tonight he did that again.
Yeah, Chris has worked so hard on his 3-point shooting. We spent a good part of the spring simply working on catching and shooting, and several guys learned a lot and they improved a lot. Antoine Anderson's another one. He made another 3 tonight. But the guy that made the biggest step was our best returning shooter, and that's Christian. So really good to see him make these shots in games. And you're right, they're big shots as well. Every time there's a surge, at least tonight, when there was a surge from Lipscomb, Christian was the one that came up big.
Coach, you mentioned 35-32 at halftime. In the first half, they were getting a lot of back cuts, a lot of baseline drives. What adjustments did you make going into the second half?
Yeah, we did make an adjustment with our center, and Casey does a terrific job coaching Lipscomb, and he's a guy that I've known for a dozen years, probably more than that actually, somewhere between 12 and 20 years, and he really coaches his guys well. They've got a lot of young players, a lot of freshmen and sophomores that are playing minutes. And so we ended up with 15 steals, and many of them coming from the center position. So really proud of how we deflected passes and stole the ball in the second half.
Joe Chartouni had 5 of those 15 steals, also 22 points in the game. How pleased were you with his performance, not only tonight, but throughout the last 4 games of this winning streak?
Yeah, for all of these guys to play so many minutes over 3 days, it's so taxing. You know, our guys and most Division I players are used to playing 30 minutes a game and then resting the next day and letting their body catch up. I mean, our guys have basically played 30 minutes a night for 3 straight nights, and it was so good to have so many guys contribute.
One of the guys I was impressed with was Prokop Slanina. He played a lot of key minutes off the bench and did a little bit of everything. A couple boards, couple assists, couple blocks, couple steals. How impressed were you with him? Yeah,
so it's a process with Prokop, and he's going to help us more and more. He is one of the guys that he didn't practice, you know. So in preseason he had about 3 practices, and so we're just learning about exactly how we can help our team right now. We worked out with him during the summer, so we have an idea of how well he can pass and shoot and these things. But until you get into live action, you know, that's when you really can find out. So Prokop's going to be a big part of our success.
4-game win streak now, all on home court. You got more games coming up. Ryder next inside the Rose Hill Gym. Are you looking forward to staying home and just continuing that home court success?
We certainly are looking forward to the off day tomorrow, and so these guys have put in terrific effort, and so yeah, we're going to take one great day off tomorrow. Our guys, hopefully their bodies can recuperate, catch up, and then we'll be back in here on Wednesday night.